My name is Beth O'Keefe. I'm an artist working in southern Minnesota. I live on the Lower Sioux Reservation, and I've been working on a project with the Department of Public Transformation in Granite Falls. It is a 4-month at-home residency. The theme of it is community healing. And so for my part of this project, I created a dress. I have been working as an apprentice under Super Walter Labatt since 2014. It's been a real wonderful experience learning from him. It's been a very healing experience for me that I wanted to share with my community. I love history. I love Minnesota. I've always lived in the Dakota homeland. And so when Super had presented this opportunity for this community healing grant, I went home and started thinking about what it is that I would do. And what I wanted to really showcase was the work of our women, about how we could take a hide and transform it into a completely different piece of material. When I read about this dress, they say that there's 11 of them that are in existence inside of museums. I found that there were parts of Dakota items that were collected here in the late 1700s to help inform people about a race of people that were going to be diminished. I want to go visit these dresses. I'd like to go see items that have been taken from here and possibly reproduce them to continue that path and to work on that. That would be the perfect journey for me. Well, my steps actually are Super steps. You know, he does a very good job chronicling how it is that he comes to revitalize this art form. And so you get your supply of hides coming in. The first thing you do is do the first fleshing to remove any sort of fat or meat that's retaining on the animal. And then from there, we take the hide and it's cut and put into a frame and it's stretched out. And what happens with that stretching is that it dries so that it's, you know, drum tight and we're able to scrape off all the hair. Then you flip that hide over and then you scrape off more of the inside part of the fleshing so that you can actually get to a place where the brain, when that's introduced, will be able to penetrate. So after that happens, then the next day you have this wet, soaking hide, and you take it and we stretch that again into a frame. And then what we're doing there is we're softening it. It's a 2-part process in that you are stretching the hide and then you are creating friction that is opening up the pores of that hide, which make them pop. And that's where it gets all fuzzy. And after about 6 hours of doing that all over the hide, if you're lucky, it'll dry, and dry is super soft and kind of a bright white color. From then, we take that out of that frame and it's hung over a smoke pit. And what we do is that smoking turns the hide into like a waterproofy kind of luxurious piece of material. I don't even know how to better describe it. It's really beautiful. And from there, it can be turned into so many different objects. Some of the colors that I incorporated in it have a larger meaning to me. And it is about really honoring our women and passing knowledge and how that was done in a very intentional manner that I think is what has kept us alive. And I kind of feel like the pandemic was another reminder of, you know, just how fragile things are. And it just was kind of a good reminder to be very careful of our next generation, I think is paramount. You know, so much of it is about being together and being in community with each other in our relationships, in the way that we treat this earth, and the way that we treat ourselves. So hopefully soon that, you know, we can get back in person and get back to the work that we were all working on.